As always, leave it as you found it. Good morning, everybody. We're stupid checking here and gonna head out on our final day of the Great Glen Way today. Should be a 20-mile day, up and over and down into Inverness. Let's do it.
Not left to do but walk.
If you wanted to walk along the freeway, we could get there, shave 5 or 6 miles off if you want. How does that sound?
I'd rather go up through the hills. Much better view up there.
Good choice. So having walked through the town of Drumnadrachit, trying to understand the braided river in the bay, up in Urquhart Bay, there's actually like 2 or 3 rivers that you cross that run through town. So kind of explains the mystery. Yesterday, kind of puzzled how that, like the one river we crossed would braid into so many, but I think there's just a couple of rivers that flow through and they all kind of meet up in the bay. The Temple Pier, and right across from that is our blaze. We can kind of cut off of the highway, climb up and probably get a nice view of old Loch Ness along the way. Abriachan Castle there. It's beautiful.
Hilarious.
Some of them are just, this guy here, he just zonked. Thanks, brother. Oh, golly. I thought the foxglove was poisonous. The guy behind me is more. Whew. The real work of today comes in these first 5 miles, as we'll climb to the highest point on this way, and not there yet, and this camera does not do it justice, but we're climbing. Whoo! Rather beautiful and flat stealth spot that I've seen on this climb. And a bench too. Ooh, if you have it in you to push past Drumnadrachit. It's well worth it. That's the third beautiful little spot that I've seen on this climb. And I don't know. I think it's a good way that you could shorten up this last stretch and sort of tackle the climb if you got it. And or if you're heading out of Inverness and heading south, you could probably save yourself a couple of bucks and stealth out here, drop down in the morning. But I feel the big climb is past us. A little descent, but I know there's one more climb ahead. So just keep rolling slow and steady. Look at that guy. And if you wanted to save yourself a little bit of carrying weight, you don't need to bring much water up it. Because up here towards the top is a real beautiful little stream, or burn, I think they call them. But the rocks are wet. I'm gonna take it slow here. Success, woo! Nice little bench and a little box. And inside, got some questionnaires, filled it out, and drop it in the slot. See, a lot of people have written their names here. And, what's this one? Yeah. Awesome. Good stuff to know. Let's go see what this little view sign here is. Oh, yes. Oh, wow.
So these pepperami thingies,
Pepperami things, they're pretty good. I ate 2 of them the other night.
they do have a inner wrapping on top of them, just so you know. So you don't eat that inner wrapping. Not that you would do it, but...
Why would you even tell me that? Because the first one, I ate the wrapping. I didn't realize it. I was pretty hungry. And it was the second one when I was a little bit calmer in my eating. I realized that it wasn't like a natural casing that I had eaten, but...
Stuff happens.
It all passed without incident. So, thanks for bringing that one up, brother.
Yep, you're welcome. I'm here for you, brother. I'm here for you.
I know you are. So we just left the viewpoint, like literally 100 feet. Got to here, and check this out. If you follow the lock, you can see, oh, get my finger here, right back here, it kind of narrows up into the Ness River. And then there's the dark wall of the forested kind of mountain there. And then just a little above that, you'll see a black line. And that black line is beyond there, it looks like the ocean. That's where we're headed today. Back to the ocean. So I know it's kind of hard to see in there as we're still some distance. But that's the first glimpse I had now of the other side.
Yep. With the North Sea, I believe.
I think so. Wow. Shortly after that viewpoint, the way turns in, kind of away from the lock. Looks like some snowy mountains ahead. We're at the Abriachan forest, which is sort of like a school, you might say, back in here. It's like a big forest learning nature center for kids and families and people to come and learn about the natural world around them. And our trail will continue on this way. There's the blaze, and this is the Abriachan Echo campsite and cafe that I've heard about. Granny Julia's famous lemon cake and cafe, a kilometer up. Interesting. I don't know that we're actually going to stop or anything there, but we'll see in another kilometer what we got there. Supposedly there's a little bell, and when you ring the bell, that summons the people, but don't know much hard facts about that place.
You can get the meal or the vegan meal. It's whatever they're making that day. You don't have a menu. It's
surprisingly famous lemon cake, though.
Yes.
So, all right. Here it is. Just gonna take a look. Not going too far out of my way on this one, but I think if you head up that way, you'll come to the fence, ring the bell. But it's still kind of morning here. I got everything I need to get me to Inverness, so we're rolling on. Lemon cake sounds really tasty, though. Oh, thank you. Quite a bit of variety in trail today. I think we're on the Abriachan plateau. Sort of a chilly windswept bit in this part. It's little flowers. They kind of remind me of the sheep. So we're off the moor into some trees. Well, light tree cover. A comforting drizzle in the air. Probably about 6 or 7 miles left. We'll be rolling on down into Inverness before you know it. So I was just filming the wee slug back there, and Scotsman comes walking past. He said, "You know the old wives' tale about those things?" I said, "No, I don't. I didn't hear about it, anything." And he said, "If you have a wart or something like that on your hand, you can take those slugs and rub them on. It's supposed to take the wart away."
Huh.
That's kind of what I said. You got a wart?
I do not. If I did, we could try it out.
We could try it. I don't either. That's Inverness down there. Oh, that's down. Whew. You saw that?
Yeah, I did.
Gonna twist on to the center of town through the most park-like path you could imagine. It's just like park to park to park and golf course over here. Back to the Caledonian Canal.
Getting near the end.
Almost. What you feeling right now, man?
Happy and sad at the same time. Excited to have completed it, but kind of sad that it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
We gotta find the Inverness Castle. And map I have has no street names or anything like that, so it's kind of useless at this point. We'll just trust in the blazes to get us there.
Yeah, a lot of diversions going on too. Though.
Oh yeah, look at that. We're all right with it. Turn. If you were just to walk straight through, minus the fences, it would be pretty simple to get to the bridge. You can see the blaze there in the center. But there's a lot of construction fences, so you kind of have to bushwhack your way around and back on trail. Amazing old town. And a little juking through the constructions around here. The end is in sight now. So up here somewhere is the terminus of the Great Glen Way. Yeah! Well done, brother. Woo! And boom. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
First trail?
First trail, first through hike,
Nice.
end to end, terminus to terminus.
That's awesome. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Just a little jaunt for you, but it's an accomplishment for me.
Every trail is a trail. Every long trail is long, man. Some are longer than others, but
Right,
this
right.
was a worthwhile hike and a beautiful trail.
Beautiful.
Hasty back, yeah. If you're thinking about hiking the Great Glen Way, I would just do it. Make it
Go for it.
happen. It was fantastic. So now, to complete our
Adventure.
ocean to ocean crossing,
Canal to canal, technically. Sea to sea.
sea to sea,
Yeah.
water to water. We're gonna head down to the canal office down by the sea lock and see if we can find the way.
to find the sea.